Alright, I didn't announce this, so we're gonna see if anybody shows up. And in case anybody does, give me just 1 second. Hang on a moment here, please. Let me change the thumbnail and such. Alright. We're getting there. What's up, Chase? Good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm changing it right now, man. Everybody just telling me H? I know, guys. Good grief. Hang on a second, y'all. My phone was crazy. No more Biebs. I mean, technically, I think this would be more Bieber. This is actually more the length that his hair was during the time that he had flippy hair. My hair was way longer than his, but people don't think about that. Just saying. What's up, guys? Damn, that was quick. 25, are you serious? Shit, guys. All right, hang on. Let me update the description and the title because everybody keeps saying H in the chat. I was like F in the chat, but with H's. Thanks, guys. What do I put in the damn description? I'm just going to put the links, like usual, and put like, stop making fun of my hair. All right, hang on now. We're getting there. And my wife is even texting her. Either my wife or my mother-in-law is just texting me and said, what's with the title? All right, everybody, hang on. My phone was already set up. All right, hang on now. I had it all. It's hard for me to get it in a little stand thingy. All right, hang on. Stop making fun of my hair. There we go. All right, that should do it. Save. Okay, guys, I think that I did it, all right? Everybody can calm down now, okay? Yes, John, you do need to go get your defense up so you can get invited places. That is a wonderful idea. I agree. Because then we can invite you to places and you won't make us absolutely ashamed. QWERTY UOP says my hair is still pretty 2010. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. That was kind of the goal of it. What's up, Bend Over? I like the name. Growing my hair back out. I grew it out for 5 years since I got out of the Marine Corps. Cut off 6 months ago. Going back to the long hair. Okay. Am I ever going to do old school RuneScape streams? I did one yesterday when I got a 99 defense. I don't do that on my H. Josh Paul 2020. Thanks, guys. What's up, Future Wiz? I updated it. It should be updated. It's updated on mine. It says haircut and Guitar+Questions. So. I only stream video games on Twitch, man. I was doing it on YouTube for a little while, but I started losing subscribers like super fast, so. Ever play RuneScape 3? No, I played pre-OC beta right before I got arrested. What do I drive? I typically drive my wife's Volkswagen Jetta, but I have a 2004 Ford Focus that I got from my grandfather, who got it from his mom, so. What's up, Jake? Good to see you, man. Jake M says, hey, Josh. Oh, good grief. Did I drop the soap? Watch my videos. How about that answer? Is that a good answer? Number 1 question. What's up, Kumdai? Kumdai, I always pronounce it wrong. You have a 2005 Ford Focus? Well, you got an upgrade over me, buddy. Yeah, hand-me-down cars, exactly. Another guitar stream, good to be able to tune in. Well, thank you for tuning in, man. I'm glad that you're here. With the fresh cut? Yeah, I guess so. Checking in from Pennsylvania. Good to see you, Tadpole. White Panda, they don't know. They don't know that it's the worst question that you can ask. They have no idea, man. Oh, it's cold. Thank you very kindly. Haircut is fly. I'm enjoying it. Mr. Carpenter, you can give me requests, but I probably won't know them, so. I'm happy to try, though, if you have an offer, if you have some. Most people, I'm sitting here playing on a clean tone Stratocaster single coil pickup, and most people are like, play Black Dahlia Murder, play fucking Miss May I, play a bunch of melodic death metal on your clean tone Stratocaster. And I'm like, it's not how it works with this guitar, man. Good grief. No, I don't know any Paramore, man. You'd think I would because of how into the scene movement I was whenever I was in high school, but no. I never actually learned any Paramore on guitar. But yeah, I'll take requests. I just probably won't necessarily know them. Any Bush? I feel like in one of my cover bands in prison, I think that we did play a Bush song, but I can't remember what it was. What kind of Blink-182 you want? Give me a suggestion on that. What if my streaming never takes off? Personally, I think it's done pretty well already, man. Little Wing by Jimi Hendrix. Thank you, Abdul. I gotta start warming up before we do these streams, man. There's a little wing note. My RuneScape name is the RS Felon. That's the space RS space Felon, man. Hey, Red, nice name. That's my name in real life. Hey, what do you know? We got some weird shit going on in here. Alien Ant Farm? I don't know any Alien Ant Farm. I know their cover of Beat It. Or was it Beat It? No, it was Bad. I don't remember how it goes. That's not quite it. There's a note missing there or something. Thank you, Chase, for saying it. Yeah, it's the RuneScape Felon. Smooth Criminal, is that what it was? Yeah. I ever listen to Sleeping with Sirens? A little bit. Not like a ton, but yeah, just a little touch. Brett Reed says, oh cool, Brett's my name too. I would have never guessed that, Brett. I'm just kidding, man. What about One Guitar Riff? Do you mean One by Metallica? I get that one almost every time that we do a stream. He said burn. I was just kidding, buddy. I was totally just goofing around. Any outlaw country, Waylon, Chris, David Allen Coe, you did not include Willie Nelson on that list. He's considered one of the country outlaws. Hey, John, thank you, man. $5 Canadian. Say Sigil is better than Banana. Mahmood already knows that you're better than him, man. I don't have to say it, but I will happily say it for you for the $5 Canadian, man. Greatly appreciated, John. Sigil is much greater than Banana. Adam Song by Blink. I actually have a Strat, so it's probably going to sound a lot like it. I don't know any Santana, I don't think. No, no. Never thought I'd die alone. Laughed aloud as to have known. To trace the cord back to the wall. No wonder it was never plugged in at all. I took my time, I hurried up. Choice was mine, I didn't think enough. To the press, to go on. You'll be sorry when I'm gone. Yeah, I know that one. Start losing viewers like mad as soon as I started doing it. Don't know any Lit? I mean, the one. I have no idea what Stevie Ray got out of it, but the devil got some guitar lessons. I know, man. That dude was like the closest living human to Jimi Hendrix. You look like someone that would know something about 3 Days Grace. I take offense to that because the only song that I know by them was something that we played on in a prison band. I don't even remember how it went. It was one of their radio hits. I don't care for 3 Days Grace. They're all right. A really cool guitar video. I think you'd enjoy. Can I send it to you? Yeah, sure, man. Put it in the Discord. You in the Discord? I don't think I know any Sum 41. The only Foo Fighters, I tried to remember it last time, man. I used to know the Everlong, but I forgot it, man. I can play Metallica Nothing Else Matters while I'm just talking to you guys. Just don't even take a second hand. My favorite song to play? Hell, man, I don't know. That's a hard one. I barely remember how to play it. What's up, Awoken Raven? Kind of out of tune. Got my tuner right here today, though, so we don't have as many issues with it. Somebody just said Jesus of Suburbia. I don't actually know how to play Jesus of Suburbia. That was one of my favorite ones on that album, though. But, I mean, I can play American Idiot and stuff. I also have my looper pedal today, so we can do some intricate shit if we need to. No, I don't know any Five Finger Death Punch, man. I'm not a huge fan of them. I don't even know what Biffy Clyro is. Phil, My Chemical Romance was like one of my favorite bands back in the day, and I don't think I ever learned how to play any of their songs. Think you found me from death? Probably so, man. Probably did. There's a lot of the people that are here. Or at least recently subscribed to my channel, probably. They probably came from him. I just realized that I got 3 Days Grace and Three Doors Down mixed up. I do like 3 Days Grace. I've been doing that my whole life, bro. I do like 3 Days Grace, but I don't remember for the life of me which, I don't think I know any of their songs, honestly. Purple Haze by Jimi Hendrix. Are we doing this already? Whoops, wow. There you go. Purple haze all in my brain. Lately things just don't seem the same. Acting funny, but I don't know why. Excuse me while I kiss this guy. Just kidding, just kidding, just kidding. Did I do that podcast on Sunday? Yes, I did do the official podcast. The episode should be airing sometime this upcoming week. I'm not sure exactly when that will be, but yes, I most certainly did. I had the story of me on Tutorial Island. Yeah, I couldn't figure out the shrimp. I couldn't figure out where they were in the actual fishing spot. I didn't realize there was a sparkly spot I was supposed to click on, and I was like crying tears of rage when I was 11 trying to figure out how the hell I was supposed to do that. Guys, maybe I should put the guitar up. Every time I start playing the guitar, I lose a bunch of viewers, man. Good grief, guys. That's crazy. I actually don't know Patience. I do know a few Guns N' Roses tunes, but actually just a very few, but I do love Guns N' Roses. I was working on one the other day with that intro riff. I was trying to do it by ear and it messed me up. Let me try and turn on my distortion, see if it'll work right today. Can y'all hear that? Y'all can hear it with the distortion? Does it need to be turned up a little bit? Try that. Yeah, I got a haircut, man. Right whenever you grew yours out and got it flipping like you wanted it to, man. Am I ready to go back to prison? Never again, buddy. I learned everything that I needed to learn, all right? Omegle videos and coming back around. You should make a video of you collaborating on Omegle. Yeah, we had chat roulette whenever I went away. We didn't have Omegle yet. Or if we did, it wasn't the popular one chat roulette was, but there were a lot of penises. I'm sure there's probably a lot of penises on Omegle too, though. Zoo, I don't even remember how to play the damn newbie melody that I just posted a video of. Thank you, Ben. It feels kind of funny on me because I don't rock my hair like this, man, but, you know, did it. What's up, Baron? Good to see you here, man. Ooh. I gotta try and, see if my fingers can warm up a little bit here. What's up, Nobody's Here? I've seen you comment on my videos and stuff. Welcome to the stream. CKY. I hear you play better without a shirt on. Nice try. You did that last time. I see you. Good try, though. Daisha, thank you for the comment on my hair. I'm a little uncomfortable still, I guess you would say. It's not how I typically rocked my hair throughout my life, but it was poking all up in my eye, you know. Try that. I told you, man, that Justin Bieber shit ain't no joke, man. Everyone get the live stream to 30 likes. We're close. We've almost got that already. It's at 28 right now. Hey, my man, keep it easy, bro. Thanks for all the positivity spread. Hey, very, very glad you feel the positivity, man. Thanks a lot. I hope that you have very much enjoyed the content so far. How you making money, my good friend? At this point, I just recently resigned from the job that I did have. Look, we shot up to 33 likes like immediately. I retired from the job that I did have because Twitch and YouTube's been going pretty well, but I'm also getting a job doing like online call center stuff from my home. My wife and I are moving to our apartment hopefully this weekend. We're getting the internet on tomorrow, so I'll be able to actually do that job. They just gave me an official job offer and I put in my 2 weeks notice at my work, but they only wanted me to work till Friday and I got off. All you have to do is ask for likes, YouTube 101. Do League of Legends? I don't know, man. It looks like it's alright, but looks like a lot to learn. Play the blues? What kind of blues? I got metal distortion on right now, but Is that good enough? Raining blood. That feels weird with no hair. Not anymore, bud. I can't play Slayer too terribly clearly anymore. How long have I been playing? March will be 13 years? Yeah, March will be 13 years. It's okay, Bendover. We hate on all games. We play old school RuneScape. Well, we play RuneScape. Maybe you play 3. I don't know. He said, then why do you suggest it? Yeah, that is kind of a good point. Come die. Drain you. One baby, two, another says, lock it and match you. I don't care what you think unless it is about me. That one's hard to see. It is now my duty to completely drain you. Travel through to end up in your infection. The next part's in drop D. I'm not in drop D. I like country music, old school style, not the pop stuff. Not really. I like bluegrass and folk music. But driving, I don't have any grit in my voice. Do you have any idea how large my vocal cords are? Exactly what the dude underneath you said. Chris K says, your voice don't match you, bro. No disrespect, just saying. Exactly. My vocal cords are the size of large PVC pipes. It's very hard for me to get grit in my voice. You know how hard it is for my voice to break, man? It's very difficult. I've got large, very large vocal cords. It is hard to get grit and fry voice, as they call it. Good grief, man, my hair. Oh my God. It's all one to, ugh. Sing Jeremy, but make it about RuneScape. I don't think I remember Jeremy. Says the man who talks in a British accent. You're a mere spoken class today. RuneScape spoken. Grand exchange today. Hey. No, I don't know that one. Josh is a man of many accents. Turns out, yeah, I do a lot of accents. That's true. I did theater when I was in high school, man, and we had a pretty relatively prestigious theater program, so they put us through some good training. Carry on my wayward son. Oh my God, again. It looks like I'm in a Christian rock band. Never know what the future holds. Lobs 45 GP. Oh, I'm trimming all armor, bro. I'm trimming all armor. I'll open RuneScape on my first window over here, my first screen, and trim all of your bandos. Fork it right over. I know one of you motherfuckers got a T-bow, man. Let me borrow it. Somebody let me borrow a T-bow so I can go try the Inferno. I swear to God I'll give it back. I'm not the kind of guy to just run off with somebody's T-bow. The pixels are not as important to me as people and interactions. Let me borrow your damn T-bow. I will happily give it back. I just need like 4 or 5 days of Inferno grind. Megadeth is a Christian band? I disagree. Megadeth is not a Christian band by nature. Megadeth has a Christian as their front man, although he was not always a Christian. Dave Mustaine became one relatively recently, if I'm not mistaken, like somewhat 10 years ago or something. Bend over, I'm definitely not trimming armor. That was a joke. You take a mortal man, put him in control. watch him become a god. Tebow is $700 in real life. Well, I don't real world trade. I couldn't care less about what the price of it is. I care about having it to try and do the Inferno through the fire and flames. Good grief, man. My fingers. Nah, I'm too sloppy, man. You happy? Is that good enough? What's with the Mormon hairdo? What's the joke, huh? League, every time that I've ever gotten a haircut in my whole life, half the people say I look older and half the people say I look younger. It's a very interesting phenomenon. Oasis, I don't know any Oasis, man. I kind of know the chords to what you call it, to that one big one. The thing with the wall and the wonder or something, you know. That's about the only one that I have. I look older, but I still don't look 27. Hey. Look older and younger. Well, my wife says I look older, so she's got the final say on it, guys. So to my wife, how old I look. I get asked this fairly often, but what do I think about the coronavirus? I think that it sucks that it's a thing, but it's not as serious as everybody is. Nobody ever says, I mean, this is like the 7th flu or virus pandemic or epidemic, whatever you want to call it, or at least panic within the last 10 years. And it's never, the only one I ever got was swine flu back in the day. And like, it's always something, man. It's always something. I get that it's a real virus, but I mean, it's just like 70 billion cases worldwide and 1,000 people dying, man. More people are dying of AIDS, more people are dying of cancer. There's other shit going on. It's not as serious. The news just likes to have something to panic about because it's a lot of numbers. My blood ripping that red shirt? Absolutely not. No, I am not. What am I playing you would like to see? What do you mean, on guitar? Fender American Standard Stratocaster, 2017 model. Beautiful. Can't really tell because I got such thick, high gain distortion on it right now. Yeah, more people die of the actual flu than corona. That's what I'm talking about, man. Like, it's something that technically kills you and people just kind of goes buck wild. Damn, I have eyebrows? I kind of forgot that I had eyebrows, to be honest with you, so I'm not surprised that you're surprised, buddy. We can all be surprised together. I don't know, Rinsai. I wouldn't be surprised if they did do that over just a few hundred deaths, to be honest with you. People like to cause panic. Hey, bro. What's up, BC Reviews? Lysol has coronavirus on it. You must be talking about like COD-17 or something like that, huh? Brett Reed, prison turned him into the motherfucker he had to be, and a real man, not necessarily a gangster. Yep, that's a good way of putting it, my friend. I'm running an old-ass Line 6 Spider 2 here. I have a Marshall like half 2, one of those hybrid ones at my mom's house that my dad helped me get, but the heads are kind of messed up on it. What does K-Kona mean? I think I see that a lot in Twitch. Spider 2, yeah, I know. It's a Line 6 Spider 2. It's old. They only report 50 flu deaths per year, which for their population is impossible. America has 10,000 plus. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. There's always an epidemic I think I saw it in a magazine, dude. It's like there's an epidemic virus like every 3 to 4 years or something like that. There were several when I was in prison, and it's just like it always just ends up going away. You know? To practice run in the event of a real plague to see how the public react. That's an interesting conspiracy theory. I just saw a question. I can't remember. What formula would you use to name a band or music project? Something memorable, something catchy, and something that's not just doesn't sound like a 4th grader made it up. Like some of the worst band names I've ever heard. I'm about to piss some people off, guys, but like Finger 11. First off, I don't know if that's a dick joke or not. Second of all, like what are you 5 or something? Like people come up with these band names that like they think have this mass appeal just because they're a few words or a phrase or something like that. I had several prison bands do. I would personally do things that are kind of relevant to your life. I considered naming a band whenever I get out. I had a long list of potential band names for the music projects I would have. I still want to call my meth. Just that was an accident. I still want to call my. I want to do a melodic death metal project, and people are people are gonna definitely steal this from me now, but I just want to call it "Your Uncle is a Pedophile." No demonetized, please. I think that would be really funny because I heard somebody say that to somebody in prison once. Some dude got off the bus and they weren't. He was a sex offender at the other prison I went to, and they were like, "Hey, what's up, Jerome's here. Got a stream, nice haircut. Thank you, man." Well, this dude got off the bus and it turned out he was a mo, and so nobody was messing with him or talking to him. And one guy was hanging out with him that was considered a solid guy, and they were like, "Man, you over there messing with that damn old chomo, man? Why you over there hanging out with that chomo? He's a chomo. He's a damn chomo." And the dude was like, "Man, that's my uncle, man. He's my blood, man. He's my uncle." The dude goes, "Your uncle's a pedophile." And so I thought that was so damn funny. I just wanted to like, I mean, obviously I probably have like 100 people that would follow a death metal project of any sort. I even wrote a lot of song lyrics for the death metal project. I got a stack of lyrics this thick in my wife's car right now. But I wanted to name a band "Your Uncle is a Pedophile," and you know, a lot of deathcore or post-hardcore death metal bands are named like a sentence, like "Bring Me the Horizon." I wrestled a bear once. I set my friends on fire, and I thought "Your Uncle's a Pedophile" just fits in perfectly with that. Bad name? I don't know about that, man. I think it's a pretty good name personally. Hey dude, are you going to go see "Your Uncle is a Pedophile"? They're playing at the club tonight. Alright, this has probably been done, but I'm going to give you guys the best band name that I ever came up with ever, man. Alright, best band name I ever came up with was that. Somebody, one of you guys is a musician, you're going to steal that, you're going to go copyright it right now or something. It's probably been done before, surely somebody's come up with it, but I think that is the best band name ever. And you might be saying, what is the best band name ever? That's the best band name ever. That's my favorite band. Just that, T-H-A-T, that's your band name. That's awesome. I've never heard of them. Maybe my mouth looks stupid to say the. Exactly, Zoo. You're wearing a t-shirt that says "Your Uncle is a Pedophile." That's hilarious. You know what I'm saying? Ever heard of the Dayglow Abortions, Bunkers from Canada? No, but that's a pretty funny name. Have you ever thought about writing a book about your life, repeat the story you told on death, and people are blown away, or a movie? Yeah, I've stuck my toe in the water with the considerations that I'm probably gonna end up doing it, man. I've done a decent bit of writing in my day as far as high school projects and things like that go, but I think that it's a strong possibility in the future. I would like to write a book, yeah. Not that I necessarily feel so much that I'm important or that my story is just crazy or whatever, so much as I'd like to shine a light on how the FBI operate and how their prosecutors are, and like how they just totally turn like the smallest little molehill on planet Earth into a mountain and go ballistic with it. That's the focus wouldn't really be me so much, you know. There we go, looks good, thanks man, I'm getting used to it. Yeah, I've heard of Dying Fetus. I don't think I've listened to it much though. Is that the ones with the two chicks? Tadpole says we've all done close to what you did. Yeah, exactly. That's kind of the point that I'm getting at here, you know. I did do something wrong, man, and I definitely, people seem to misinterpret what I claim about it or the way that I feel about it. I don't think that nothing should have happened to me. I don't think that I should have just got away with it scot-free. Once it comes to the attention of the authorities, I believe that it is their duty to investigate something like that and to, you know, come check it out and make sure that the threat's not viable. But once they've done that, then, you know, probation or a slap on the wrist or a very stern talk is plenty enough when you realize that somebody's not going to commit a massacre. You know what I mean? It's the over-prosecution that was so crazy. That's my position on it. I'm fully down with getting raided. Some probation would have been great. Some counseling. I'd understand that, you know? I wouldn't have understood it then. It took me many years to come around and start, like, not acting like I just got done so wrong, you know? But, unquestionably, I did deserve some type of intervention or punishment for it. You know what I'm saying? What I got for time was not fair. Exactly, man. It was kind of overkill on the timing, basically. How's life going? I haven't seen you in a while. You're looking good. A nice fresh haircut. How's your wife doing? A child? The baby is a little less than 3 months away from birth at this point, hopefully. And someone knows I trolled the judge while he was sentencing me. That's why I got so much time, basically. But yeah, man, everything's going good. I think we're moving into our new apartment this weekend, and I have a specific room for my music instruments and my computer, so we're going to probably get some cool posters and bring a lava lamps, because you know my Twitch stream loves the lava lamps. We got one more downstairs. But everything's going great, man. We're getting our internet turned on tomorrow at the new apartment. We just paid the lights and water bill and the first month's rent and all that, or half rent, whatever you want to say, you know. Jason Ash says, no prosecution, freedom of speech. Under the weight of the freedom of speech, the First Amendment was written. Anything that may be constituted as a true threat is not protected by the First Amendment. It's been like that since its inception. It's been like that the whole time. I've done something similar to what you do on PS4 many times. FBI, open up! No, I'm just kidding. Lava lamp height? Exactly. The judge clearly wanted to get rid of his RuneScape competition. I was not competition to shit back then, man. I was so bad at RuneScape. I'm better at RuneScape right now than I ever was. I got max melee yesterday. I finally got 99 defense. Watch a bunch of gamer rage vids from Call of Duty. Oh, I also just found out, other than the fact that official podcast will be going live in a few days on P10 channel, the episode with me, Moteplox is working on a new video, and I probably shouldn't spoiler alert it too much, but... Well, see, the thing about it is, it's not what is a true threat, it's what can be constituted or interpreted as a true threat. However, they raised the bar on the standard for what is considered to be a viable threat. At the time, the law basically said, if you said it, it's a crime, you can be prosecuted. That's the law that I fell under, right? But Alonis versus United States, they raised it to show that you must have proof of reckless criminal intent at the onset of the threat. Now, that might not necessarily mean that you were really going to do it, but like if you were trying to get a school evacuated or get everybody to evacuate a building or something, you called in a threat or something like that, then you would meet that standard. If you're on online video game trolling, then they're going to come tear your shit up, and then they're not going to prosecute you, basically. Unless you might get like some probation. They might give you a real minor charge and then you plead out to it. But the way that that official crime is written, that I was charged with, transmitting threats to destroy buildings by means of firing explosives, count 1. Count 2 was transmitting threats to kill and injure the person of another. I would no longer be even close to being found guilty of that. Certainly not. Especially not with all the support that I got from the teachers at the school, multiple mental evaluations that they made me undergo. With all that evidence on my side, the system was tilted against me in this case, whereas now it would be more on my side. However, every appeal that I did went on the same judge's desk. Just so everybody knows that. Every appeal that I put in, my 2255 habeas corpus appeal, my direct appeal, everything went straight to Judge Mills, the guy that gave me all the time. So, what do you think he did? Okay, I can sign this paper that says, I think I fucked up and made a terrible mistake, or I can say, no, my work is perfect, don't check it out, don't look into it, and either way, I just have to sign one of these lines. Yeah, so needless to say, he signed a line that said, I didn't make a mistake, it's all good. Every single time. I mean, how crazy is that? That he gets to make a judgment on his own judgment. Yeah, denied, exactly. He gets to judge his own judgment in retrospect a few months later, which is completely berserk. Totally broken system. I agree, Jason. A few months later, I put in my direct appeal, it landed on his desk, and what happens? He looks down at it and he says, oh, what do you know? We got Mr. Pilaut's direct appeal here. Let's see here. He's saying this was unfair. He's saying it was an unreasonable sentence. He's got grounds for appeal here. My direct appeal, actually, we appealed over his head in the end, and it actually made it all the way to the oral argument in New Orleans, like the next circuit up. You know what I'm saying? And they got it in the end by a hair with like a dissenter. They decided that I met the standard because the fact that I said it on a video game to them didn't outweigh the graphic nature of the said threats. So, ta-da, they shot it down again. Then whenever I did my 2255 appeal, that landed straight on Mills' desk. Did I become a Christian when you were in prison? Yeah, and the funny thing is I used to make fun of people that did that. Just being honest. Yes, I did though. I don't want to talk about it too much, man. My view count will drop down to 20. But I was an atheist for over a decade, and yes, this last time that I was in prison, something completely insane happened to me that I don't talk about a lot, and I'm not going to try and go down that tactic right now, go down that path. I just started dropping viewers as soon as I said that. But yes, I did become a Christian when I was in prison this last time after over 10 years of atheism. It's insane every time you hear me tell it. Yeah, I know. See, Rello Sayo says, yeah, I heard, play the guitar, exactly. Well, everybody stopped with the request, man. Hey, Josh, found out how to get my OG RuneScape account back. Just had to change character name. I haven't signed into it for over 6 years now. I need to work on my second main account. Hey, cool, man. You play old school? Another case of old judges and politicians not understand the internet, technology, or modern culture. Exactly. One guy put it in an interview that I did. He put it as, I got so much time because I basically walked in and said, okay, boomer. Because I did go in there and I was like, this whole case is defined by a generation gap. You guys don't understand the nature of the internet. And there's a generation gap. When I said generation gap, the two prosecutors' faces turned bright red and the judges. These dudes are like in their mid-50s to probably mid-60s. And they got that upset whenever I said there was a generation gap. I was 21 years old at the time. Like, I'm not saying you're old, I'm saying we're of a different generation. Like, if you're trying to imply that you got mad because I said we're different generations, then you're being insane. If you think that somebody born, you know, in 1960 is the same generation as somebody born in 1992. That dude was older than I am now when I was born, and he gets mad when I say we're not the same generation. The judge actually said he didn't know what download meant. I mean, good grief. I may go old school once I figure out the game again, bro. Don't bother learning it on RuneScape 3, man. That's like World of Warcraft craziness. All those 90 tier armors and insanity and gloves that give you boosted XP and all that shit. Just come back to old school, man. It was the good old days. They've upgraded it. It's gotten better mechanics. It's got new bosses with cool mechanics, man. New weapons. Old out of touch people gammon. I've never heard that phrase. What you guys aiming at? Zeus says come murder trees with me. Which 99 party, Baron? Yeah, I went crazy on the giveaways yesterday, man. I just did another one yesterday. Damn, did y'all hear that song? That kind of sounded Blinky, didn't it? Grew up before the net even existed and still learned how to use it. Now, I'm not saying people can't catch up. Definitely, don't get me wrong. But when the judge said, I don't know what the term download or attempt to download means, I was like, oh boy, this guy's in charge of my life. And he doesn't have even the slightest fathoming. He can't even slightly fathom, I'm not sure if that was a real word or not, of like what I did for real. MS-DOS, baby. I don't know country roads, buddy. Is that the man, the myth, the legend, Josh himself? I don't know about that. I can go in the Myths Guild and the Legends Guild. Does that count? Gerald, do you really have an Ellie? In the end, that's a good band name. I agree, that's a pretty good one. Trolling under a false name is my favorite internet pastime. It was one of mine too, buddy. And I think I'm just going to jump out on a limb here and say that I may or may not hold the gold medal for trolling on the internet. You guys can decide it, not me. You can take a vote. I'm just saying. I like to call myself, I troll by saying I'm the most famous troll in the world. It's a troll in itself. I mean, it just wins and wins, you know? I can't possibly. What Black Sabbath you want? Relic. I only know a few songs by them. When I was a kid, I got tricked into trading all my money for a rock hammer. The guy told me it was a G-Mall. Ooh, that sucks, bro. You totally got scammed, man. That's terrible. Loaned it from a mate to do some fun stuff. Well, damn it, I was going to ask if I could borrow it, but you can't let me borrow it if you fucking borrowed it from somebody else. Need to give Trump his hair back? Mine is not orange. Or a comb over. Thanks, though. Mine's a real. I don't even know a song called Drop D, Rillo, if you're talking about by Black Sabbath. I was so good that I went to jail. I trolled so hard, I trolled the government, dude. I've never played Everlast. I have not played Everlast before. But I trolled so hard that I successfully trolled the government and went to federal prison. You're welcome, America. You're welcome. I did that for us. You see the sacrifice I took? I went there and got filled up with all these staple tattoos for you guys, all right? To protect your freedom of speech. So don't say I didn't warn you guys. I know you're just playing Sundance. I was just goofing around. I didn't go to prison for talking shit to come out and get mad when people talk shit, buddy. This is the start of what was and the slow death of what was to come is a sweet lyric. You're going to get a print of that. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it. I hope it was relatively clear what I was meaning there, you know. This too shall pass and everything else doesn't even matter anymore, kind of. All right, fourth comment of nice Justin Bieber haircut. Thank you, you. Good to see you again, you368. Yeah, I did time in solitary confinement. I changed the world. I don't think I changed the world. I was just digging around, man. The only thing that I changed the world about was when the interview with me and Silent Core went semi-viral and he got a small boost of subscribers that was like 0.5% of what he already had. Did somebody say System of a Down or something, or did I just start playing? Did I just start playing Hypnotized for no reason? Gonna play a song by me? Yeah, I'll probably play an original towards the end of the stream, man. What we've got here is failure to communicate. Some men you just can't reach. And that is exactly what he wants. The song's called Ann and Hits Deep, and I get it, yo. I feel you, man. What, did somebody ask you about the song or something? People really getting at the hair tonight? It's gonna happen no matter what, bro. It doesn't matter if I grow it out long and crazy or if I cut it super Bieber like this. Either way, I'm gonna be Bieber. I got thick, flippy hair. I can't help it, man. Thank you, Jerome. At least you noticed that it was the early Justin Bieber. He did end up cutting his hair like a year after he got famous, so. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. No, you want me. No, you care. And I'll be there. And I'm like, baby, baby, baby. Oh, like, baby, baby, baby. No. Baby, ooh. And you'd always be mine. So the wrong octave? I know it's the wrong octave. I don't know how to sing that damn song. I never practiced singing that song key. Oh, immediately lost 10 viewers. Hell yeah. Successful troll, guys. We did it. Successful troll. Successful troll. Pull out the candles, pull out the lighters, and wave them in the air, man. Giving you 6 months for trolling the bees. Bieber is Canada's other clown named Justin. I have no comment on that. I don't get into politics. Just tuned in. He's singing, baby. Welcome to the stream, Ratungo. Ratunga. Who is this man with the clean cut hair? That one guy from that one place? I'm not sure who this is, but it's certainly not the RuneScape prison guy. He's looking entirely too fresh. That's it, I'm unsubscribing. No, Snow, don't do it, man. I was kidding, I'm sorry. Wish this was on Twitch so I could clip that, and that, my friends, is why I don't stream me playing guitar on Twitch. Mark Ribbelet? No, I have not seen that before. Rabies, no. Oh, rabies. Very cerebral suggestion there, Sir Nonos. He just says Blink 182. I don't think I remember Wonderwall, bro. Nope. Oh shit, I got it. Now I'd have to figure out how to sing it in that key. Today is gonna be the day, gotta throw it back to you. Not quite. Somehow you should have burned me and realized what you know to do. I don't believe anybody feels the way I do about you now. Oh no. You need to have a Manchester accent to pull off that song. What are you talking about, mate? I'm from fucking Manchester, UK. You got to get it right, man. Deeper voice, not the head voice, but the lower belly voice. Well, Jerome, as you probably noticed from my channels, I don't really sing. Do the ode to split dicks. I don't know what split dicks is, but it sounds horrific. So, I'll drop the like. I'm out, bud. Going to play guitar. All right, BC Reviews. Thank you for tuning in, man. Very much appreciated. Jerome, I'm beyond learning. I don't have a good voice, so. Zoo says, you do it well, man. You have a good singing voice. Well, thank you, man. Still playing RuneScape? Yes, my RuneScape name is the RS Felon. Erebus Wreath, good to see you again. Hey. JR81 says, what's up, man? Hope you and your family are doing good. I'm doing great, man. Very, very much appreciated. Give Me Shelter by the Rolling Stones. I don't know how to play Give Me Shelter, actually. The only Rolling Stones riff I even know is the intro to Paint It Black. And then that's get pretty anticlimactic when people are like, oh, he's playing Paint It Black. And then I just play the intro and I'm like, no autographs. Don't know the rest of it. Wreath, I'm not gonna lie, I forgot you were Kino. Totally forgot about that, man. Great story on Lockdown 23-1. Thank you, man. I had a really great time doing that interview. That's cool as shit. Oh, man, that is burnt. Oh, maybe it's because I need to put some more juice in it. That'd probably help. It'd probably help if I put some more juice in it. Motherfucker's empty over here. I don't know any Boston, buddy. I never even learned More Than a Feeling. Actually, I bet I can figure it out because Kurt Cobain said that he ripped off Smells Like Teen Spirit from More Than a Feeling. So let me see here. Let's try it. Is Old School free now? It has a free-to-play version. I got it first try. He did rip it off. I did get it. That's Boston More Than a Feeling. That's awesome. These don't look like Bieber now. He looks like Napoleon Dynamite's Uncle Rico. Think I'd throw a football over the mountains? Man, if Coach would put me in 85, we'd have won the champion. Whole life would be different. You got a link for me about the lockdown story so I can check it tomorrow? I'm sure somebody does, man. Shit, if you type in lockdown 23-1 and scroll back like 2 or 3 weeks is, I think, whenever I went live, so. Use your interview to teach my kid a lesson? All right, excellent. Good, man. Please spread the word. You can be held accountable for what you say. All right, Kino. Now I know, man. Just walking over to Guitar Center and repeat the same riff over and over again. Oh yeah. Zoo has a good point. If you liked the 23-in-1 interview, I did do a story with Count Dankula. It was really just us shooting the shit for an hour, pretty much. But we did have a long chat. I think it's on his second channel now, Count Dankula 2. You're just jealous. I've been talking to hot chicks online all day today, Napoleon. Josh+Plus Guitar Lessons win. I might do an alternate channel. I wouldn't do that on this channel, I don't think. I gotta be real careful about what I do. I just posted me playing the RuneScape like intro song, Newbie Melody, and I was really freaked out that I was gonna lose subscribers. But I've gained a few, probably mostly because one of my friends suggested I put it on the RuneScape Reddit. I did, and it's gotten some views. It's only 2,000. But like, everything that I do that's outside of prison stuff at this point, until it gets a little bit bigger and people start remembering who I am, I think, everything I do outside of that costs me subs. Every time I stream a video game and stuff, it's like, I lose some subscribers. So, Count Dankula 2, Electric Boogaloo, that's the one, right? Yeah. Rello, thank you for tuning in, man. Very much appreciated. Connect the lava lamp, dog. I will. Hold on, man. I got 2 of them now. Do I still talk to Dankula? Yeah, we message on Discord every now and then. Vid on Project Melody? No, I haven't seen that. I don't know what that is. I'm not sure what Project Melody is. Shit. Yes, I do have a Discord server. It is in the link. I mean, the link is in the description. Feel free to join it right now. Everybody can join it. It should be in the description. If it's not, let me know. If it's not working, let me know. But I just clicked on it and it says I've already accepted that. So I'm pretty sure it's working. Also, comment, like, subscribe. Don't forget, comment, like, subscribe. Mojo Jojo. Comment, like, subscribe. Cyber waifus. So waifu is wife, right? Do you, if all people want is prison stuff, there are hundreds of channels. Got a good point there. But I also try to be grateful to the people that have subbed to me. Even though they clearly all forgot about me because my videos are getting like 1,000 views each right now and I got 23,000. So I just passed 23,000 subscribers today. Josh, I have a joke for you. I want to tell knock knock. Who's there? FBO, what up? You putting your music on Spotify at all, or maybe a second channel? Yeah, I'll probably do a second channel of it, man. Yeah, prison stuff does seem to... Nobody Zero just realized he had not subbed. That's crazy. I've seen your comments all over my videos, man. But thank you, man. I'm just goofing around. I appreciate it. Tobuscus? No, I haven't seen that. Were there any Europeans in prison when you were there? Nah. Not that I ever met. When I was in jail one time, two Australian guys came through my county jail. That's the closest, I guess. Jake says, I'm off for the night. Take care and have a nice stream. Well, thank you very, very much for coming to hang out, man. I appreciate it greatly. Trust me. We're chilling. We're getting some tunes in. We're shooting the shit about some prisons. Mike makes a very good point when he says that every story is different. That is also another interesting aspect of the prison stuff. Have I ever met a Scottish person in real life? I don't think so, no. Risky says, watching in VR, so won't be able to chat or moderate. I guess they would call this lurk mode. Have a good one, Josh, if you're watching from the shadows. Well, thank you very much, Chase. Enjoy your sweet-ass virtual reality. Oh, sorry, Snow. Cash who? No thanks, I'll have a peanut. You must be a dad. That was a very big dad joke there. In the UK, the prisoners run the asylum. Yeah, that's how it was at the low security where I just came from. Not a good system. It was unofficial, but it was the truth. Zoo, they're that weird combo of funny and dead serious. Prison in itself is overrated. I hated my bid. I think everybody hates their bid, I would hope. I would definitely hope so. Did going to prison affect your hairstyle? Yeah, I kept it buzzed for a lot of the time that I was in prison, except for this last time when I went back. You guys want to see my prison ID? F in the chat if you want to see my prison ID. F in the chat for the official 100% authentic federal prison ID. Let me get an F in the chat. Thank you, Lukey. I very much love my Stratocaster. Interview on Big Hurt. He has a prison channel. Yeah, I know Big Hurt, man. All right, looks like we got the votes for the prison ID, guys. I'm warning you, I don't look like me, and I'm not positive I'll be able to get it in focus of the camera, but we're gonna give it a shot here. Is it showing up? It's a little blurry. I can't quite get it to focus. Maybe it's because it's too bright. I don't know. Maybe hold it back a little bit. Yeah, that's me. I think this is the face I was making. Is it visible at all? Look, Chubby, I was working out when I was in county jail for 17 months because I thought prison was going to be like wild. It wasn't as wild as I expected, but the whole time I was in county jail for like 17 straight months, I was working out. So I had a lot more, shoulders and a bigger neck and everything. Looking like a proper prisoner, exactly. Everybody's all like, you don't look like you went to prison. And I'm like, I did when I was in there. Need a bald fade haircut? No thanks, buddy. Not big on fades. Doesn't go right for me. Yeah, the frustration was pretty real, man. I was definitely pretty frustrated for a large portion of it. But after about 2.5 years being in there, man, I started to really reevaluate my entire situation and try to see positives in it. And I started getting really into Buddhism, which I'm not a Buddhist anymore, but I was for a while. And started taking responsibility for my own actions and trying to see things a little less biased, if that makes sense. We can all obviously be biased and defensive about ourselves. But that's when I started kind of trying to see a bigger picture. They have weights and barbells in prison? Hell no. How many people would die? You're supposed to put your hand behind the card to let the camera focus on your ID. Does that work? Really? I don't know how to do it. Did you troll me? Kind of helped, right? My other hand, you guys are trolling me, man. Y'all saw it. Y'all can see it good enough, man. What the hell? Chubby in a strong way. Look like I'm about to touch someone inappropriately in that pic. Thanks, Snow. Appreciate that. What's up, Yoshino? Yoshino Masai. That's a cool Japanese style name, huh? Focus successfully? Well, rock and roll. I couldn't really tell, I guess, from my camera point of view. Zukai isn't cool. I see how it is. Man, y'all saw it. Everybody's all over here talking about I looked like I was gonna do something nasty and I looked like a proper prisoner and I looked fat. Y'all saw it. Man, you play cool, dog. Well, thank you, Big Ham. I appreciate it. Gotta roll, time to get the wife's dinner around. Keep rocking and roll. Well, that's nice of you, Tadpole. Take care of the wifey, buddy. Have an excellent day. Thank you for tuning in. Are there any hot female prison guards? I mean, not really by my standards, no. Everybody else know, like, shit, I would hit the fuck out of that. I'd tear that up right now. Zukai Curry. I don't know. No, I don't know any Billy Currington, man. Prison is of, if you mind your, is okay, I guess is what you meant, if you mind your P's and Q's. Saying I believe none of what you hear and half of what you see. Keep your mouth shut, eyes and ears open. That's a pretty good way of summing it up. Kari. Sukai Kari. Why don't you just make it your fucking first name, man? It's easy. Turn the label? What do you mean turn the label? Alright. Here we go with the lava lamp. Don't everybody drop out. I don't even know what this goes to, and I'm unplugging it. It's probably not the best idea I've ever had in my life. But YOLO! Alright. We're working on it, boys. We're working on it. There we go. We're halfway done. Is everybody happy? Oh shit, I almost fell. Alright, now we're getting there. We're almost there. Go on now. Oh, the one I unplugged was the other one, so y'all are shit out of luck because I'm not unplugging my vape battery. Luckily you can, well, I was going to say you can mainly see that one anyways, but it turns out if I was blocking that one, but Yes, had to run the keyboard. I didn't realize that they were both plugged into the same outlet, so sorry guys. Backplate is off. I'm not sure why. I don't remember why I did it. I did it before I went to prison. I have it in my case over here though. Maybe get some more screws. I don't know why or how that happened, to be totally honest with you. When I relapsed bad before I got sent back to prison for drinking. And there's lots and lots and lots of gaps in my memory. That is what is in the vape. It's only 3 milligram and I normally vape 6, but this was all that they had. My brother-in-law was on a vape store and the Idle Man's pretty popular, so. Sir, no knows you being sarcastic? When you say that you'd never guess I had a drinking problem? Yeah, I'm still on probation for about another year and a half, roughly. What songs do I know? I know a pretty good bit of songs, but now that I said that, you're probably going to, Hey, $1.99 donation, Looney. Thanks for the lamp as I vape with you. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that, Looney. Thank you very, very kindly, man. Yeah, I had a bad drinking problem, man. I had a drinking problem. I first got physically addicted to alcohol when I was 14, so. I took mine off to solder my tone pot on my bass. Slap like now. Checkmate, guitarist. Why does that bass have 6 strings? Thank you, Looney, for real, man. I appreciate it. Do I know the backcountry solo? No, I don't think I even know backcountry. I mean, I know the song, obviously, but I don't know how to play it. Why didn't I leave the country? I was on bond? Hell no, I wasn't on bond, bro. They didn't ever give me bond. Whoa, chat went hard. Double checkmate. Let's see. Hey, Peepo Toilet. Good to see you again with that great name. Shane, a.k.a. Zoo. Now I can just call you Shane, bro. This is so much less confusing. Much better, bro. And you put both. Damn, Looney, what the fuck, man? Hey, $4.99. Thank you, dude. No, thank you. Thanks for the stories, he said. No problem. Thanks for the stories from Looney. Very much appreciated, dude. That's awesome. Thank you, man. Do you remember me, Jace Morgan? I did 11 months with you. I don't think so, man. Jace? Where were we at? Shane, how else would somebody pronounce that? So do you have an upload schedule yet? Man, that's a good idea. What do you guys think, man? I'm thinking 2 videos a week. I might do another memes I missed tonight, but I'm also about to start doing, what do you call it? Fucking, stories about the craziest stuff that I saw in prison, you know what I'm saying? So I'm not really sure, man. Jace Morgan, that name sounds familiar, bud. Where were we locked up together at? Bro, haircut looks really good. Well, thanks, Broccoli. I appreciate it. 2 vids a week. Yeah, I was thinking like Monday and Thursday and then live streams on Saturday and Sunday, you know? More of a set schedule. That's what I'm screaming, Kino. Haircut looking a lot better now. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate it, Alex. I've been planning on getting one for like 3 weeks now, but every time people tell me to get a haircut, I still troll like crazy. I'm like, fuck you, bro. I don't know, Alex. Some people said that I do look like I'm living in 2010 still. They said that's still a 2010 cut. It's just a little more trimmed up and shaped up. So he said, when am I going to get locked up in the U.S.? That's for sure. It's a lot worse in the U.K. It's pretty buck wild. FL, I sing. So we were at Mariana then? Jace Morgan. I don't know, man. You got a nickname? You got a street name? I used to rock a faux hawk, by the way, man. I rocked a faux hawk for a long time. So, no mohawk ever, but maybe a faux hawk again. Have one for sure upload day during the work week, I think. Don't want to commit too much too early getting back into it. Fair enough. I just got like a subscription version of one of the Sony Vegas Pros, but I gotta learn how to do it. Great, my mom's in the chat saying haircut looks very good. Thank you, Mom, for telling me my haircut looks good. I appreciate it. Thank you kindly. Mom's got the notification bell on, guys. I don't even think there is a 2020 style. Most kids don't even know what sex they are, let alone what clothes to wear. Bro, there's a 2020 style, trust me. If you go to prison for a long time and then come out, you'll notice it. Fade it around the side, keep it a little bit longer than this on the top, mousse it or spike it like this, or fade around the sides with a little tiny man bun right here, very effeminate looking, you know, a couple like some highlights right here, and you mousse it like this, and you fade the sides, and you wear big like horn rim glasses like the kind that I got whenever I got out of prison, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's pretty noticeable when you go away far. You have Facebook, brother? I can message you there. I know you'll remember me if you see me. We had a lot of talks. Yeah, man. It's just Josh Blalt on Facebook. You should be an ad, bro. I don't check it all that often, honestly. Any current new bands or singers that you think are pretty good? Yeah, I've actually. This is crazy because to be honest with you, in general, I hate pop music. I think it's really shallow. I can't stand it. I think it's terrible. The way that I put me being a real serious like music lover, and I know that every human being on earth thinks that they're a huge music lover. I understand that, but from my opinion, seeing pop music and the way that people latch on to such hollow, meaningless bullshit is kind of like seeing somebody using a massive diamond for a paperweight. You know what I mean? Like if a jeweler sees somebody with like a 500-pound or 500-gram diamond this big and they're just using it for a paperweight, you know? It's like you don't understand the value of what the meaningless task that you're using that for. You know what I'm saying? That's the way that I feel about it. How do you vape without coughing? I breathe it in and then I breathe it out. Keep the same cut I had when I was in the service, a bit longer on top, high and tight on the sides and back. High and tight's, that's been the military style since way before the kids picked it up. Oh, I didn't finish my concept. I was gonna say, I actually like Joji and Oliver Tree. My brother-in-law Tyler showed me those, and I actually like them a lot. I like Sanctuary by Joji and Slow Dancing in the Dark. And I know, guys, before you even say it, check out Filthy Frank TV, huh? Yeah, I know. But for real, like as a legitimate artist, I really like what Joji's been doing, and Oliver Tree's like video of combining all that and Alien Boy. I thought that was really, really cool, man. Hey, by the way, Jace, are you Puerto Rican by chance? Looking for music outside of Suicide Boys? I don't know who that is. I didn't like it at the time, but Toxic is sweet. I mean, it's not really 90s pop that really bothered me, I guess. Prince was considered pop, so was Madonna. Well, Mom, the main thing, now I'm talking to my mom, good grief, on my YouTube stream. What I consider to really be pop music at its purest point is from like the music theory perspective, wherein it's not necessarily music that gets popular, because then a ton of bands fall into that, but it's music that was designed to be popular. And also, yeah, I would agree that Madonna was definitely pop. Were you trying to disprove me there, Mom? Yeah, she's definitely pop. What else would she be considered? As far as Prince goes, I mean, that was like funk, soul, R&B music that was blended together and got popular. It wasn't designed to be popular with a bunch of major key harmonies and stuff like that. It was just his natural music. Whereas it wasn't music that was designed to be, oh, good grief, maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, Satch, Rush, Van Halen, absolutely amazing. Eric clapping guitar. Jiff, I think I remember you, man. You were in the same unit as me after I got kicked out of RDAP, right? Dreadlocks. Good singer. You're a good singer. You played the bass, played like a little bit, played with Playboy. I think I remember you, man. I think I know who that is. I was like, Morgan. I'm pretty sure I get that. Yeah, I wonder why. The Beatles were pop. Yes, they were considered to be pop, particularly in the early days, you know what I mean? Just as high, yep, you just got kicked out. Yeah, I remember, man. Cool. Shoot me a message on Facebook, man. I'd like to catch up with you. You have any recording gear or anything? Because we could collab on something. That'd be sick, dude. Guys I jammed with in prison collab. Some of great songwriters and production artists have gotten lots of great opportunities lately. Yeah, that's true, man. Show me your guitar collection. This is the only one I have here. When I move into my apartment, I mean, I have like 3 guitars. So, oh, wait, I have my acoustic right here. I got my Ibanez. If you want to see my Ibanez. Okay, gently setting down this $1,000+ guitar on a chair with no strap. Being very careful here. The only other guitar that I have here is this Ibanez acoustic where the input jack has been busted a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But hey, thanks KJ, good to see you. I haven't played this in days. It's out of tune like hell. Out of tune, man, sorry. Oopsie poopsies. A little out of tune for just laying there for several days. Now I got my electric. I've been working on this, to be honest with you. Yeah, I did get the haircut, man. I got the hair sliced up. AC/DC, Van Halen, Airborne, they're pretty much AC/DC too. I don't know Airborne, but I like AC/DC, Van Halen a lot, you know. Nothing yet, brother. Still trying to get everything back. I feel you, man. The rebuild isn't easy. Yeah, Mom, I named that guitar Stacy, just so you know. It already says it on the case, so. Anyone watching Tyson Fury fight this weekend? No, I'm not, personally. Played Hanson Mbop. I'm sure that's one of the pop progressions. There's like 3 pop progressions. Yeah, I don't know who Airborne is. I don't think that I've seen them, man. How was that smart ass, Mom? I thought it was sweet. I named the guitar Stacy. Good grief. Chat's huge. Yeah, man. It's going pretty well in my opinion. Got a lot of people, man. Already 72 likes. I don't know any Counting Crows. My mom told me to buy this one song, She Talks to Angels. Or is that the Black Crows? Or is that the Black Keys? I don't know, man. Bartender Rehab? Uh-oh. Were you in here in the stream when I did that? Why am I still getting texts from people saying that my video is called H? It is not called H anymore, is it? No, it's not. I fixed it. Shill for the likes to get to 100. Well, it's 73 right now, so. Any Delta blues? Yeah, I know some blues, man. Old. How do I know Bartender Rehab, Mom? Are you joking? Are you kidding me? I even know a little. I sang it in its entirety like 2 streams ago, and I got partial copyright claimed on my video for it. I didn't even argue it because I played the whole entire song and I sang the entire thing. So, needless to say, I wasn't fighting that one. It was only partial though. It's like in certain countries, if I get ad revenue from like Venezuela for some damn reason, then they get half of the money. It's weird, but it's not like I'm making a bunch of ad revenue off of the streams anyways. I'm barely making any ad revenue. Most of the money that I get comes from these donations and the super chats and stuff like that. All right, well, Pam, if you're watching, it should be back to its normal name now as long as you reset it. My mom said Red Hot Chili Peppers, the only one that I know on the 6th string. I played bass on a few tunes, but the only one I know on 6th string is Under the Bridge. I don't know Flight of Icarus. I don't know how to play it anyways. If I listened to it for a minute, I could, but Mom says, I told you to study the blues while you were in day camp. My mom calls it day camp. Mom, you got your wish granted. Playing sloppy as hell now I turn the guitar up. BC says, I'm back. It was a short session. What happened? Your calluses break, man? Hey, Jace, how did you find my channel and stuff like that? Just out of curiosity. That was kind of random, man. But I'm glad to hear that you're doing, that you're on the rebuild, you're not locked up again or anything like that. Haircut and Guitar+Questions. That's what I put, yes. Loving the haircut, bro. Looking good. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate it. Gotta give it to you. You're good with strings. Thanks, man. I'm playing slightly sloppy, relatively speaking, but I do appreciate it. I like to think that the immense dedication I put into it can still show through. Your dad came in. What did he say? Cut that shit out? Let's hear your English accent. Why do you want to hear that? I've gotten a wee bit rusty on it from being in prison for so many years. So now it's to the point where like actual English people can hear it and they say, no, it's definitely not genuine. They start listening to me talk and they say, no, you're an American faking it, yeah? You said you park your car in the garage instead of the garage, so. I remember your story, Googled you when I got released Christmas Eve and found you. Oh, cool, man. I'd like to do a collab with you, man. Give a shout out to my pal Yvonne. What's up, Yvonne? I hope you're doing absolutely phenomenal this evening. We're having a live stream for a little while here where we are chilling. The English accent didn't help you in prison. Shocking. Yeah, I know, right? Good effort, but English people don't say we. Well, I was close enough. I've been talking to Count Dankula too much. All right, leave me alone. All right, I got to get rid of this pointer fingernail. Sorry, everybody. If my fingernails get too long, I just bite it off. I don't have to go downstairs and get fingernail clippers. Alright, there we go. I'm not being a savage, I have a trash can under my desk. So, just so everybody knows and doesn't think I just tossed that on the ground. Can I do a New York accent? You talking about like I'm from the Bronx or something like that? I think so. I'm probably not great at it, but I think this is kind of what I've seen in movies. That might be like a little Boston-y or something like that. Feels good to be home though, that's for sure. Yeah, definitely, man. You just got out this past Christmas Eve? Pam says stop. Stop what, Pam? Stop biting my fingernail? Are you joking? As a matter of fact, I need to get some more. At least it's not your toenail. Hey, park your car in the yard. Sorry, Pam, it's way too late for that. I had to get rid of it. Damn, Jace, you're straight up fresh out, man. I want to do a little mini-series. I would imagine the chat would be down with this, but I kind of want to do a mini-series where I do like FaceTime or video chats or even maybe just phone calls with people that I was locked up with, and we just talk about the people that we knew and stuff like that, man. I think that'd be great. So definitely message me on Facebook, man. It's good to hear from you again. I know exactly who you are now, by the way. I was thinking Morgan. To be honest with you, I wasn't a like a number sniper or nothing like that, but I think I remembered Morgan being on your khakis. You know what I'm saying? We have clippers. I know you have clippers, Pam. I wasn't about to run downstairs and get them. I want to stay young and cool forever. Let me give you the secret. Flippy hair. All right. Don't say you can't do it. Just keep growing it. Every time you get out of the shower, shake it like a dog, man. That's all you got to do. How do we find your Facebook? It should just be Josh Palal, man. What mod is this? The mod is different from the tank right now, but it's a mag grip. I think it might be the Grip 2 by Smock. It's a grip. You have curly hair? Comb it. Shake it like a dog. It'll go. What about man buns? LOL, I got one. Nothing, man. No comment. If you're a ginger Highlander, you get more of an afro than flippy hair. Yeah, that's true. The ginger hair can come out quite curly, especially the Highlanders, huh? You braid it? That's pretty cool. I'll probably do some hair braiding, like get some weird 90s style, like corn braids or something like that. Not cornrows, but Corn the Band braids whenever I get off probation. We're in Scotland and love your stuff, but please tell Yvonne to go to bed. Yvonne, come on now. You know you got to get a good night's sleep. Come on. You're in Scotland. It's the wee hours in the morning. The wee hours of the morning. You need to go ahead and get some bed. You can get some sleep. Snuggle on up over there to Mr. Mad Hop. You guys take a nice little nap for several hours. What's up, KQs? He's on my RuneScape friends list. What's your ultimate passion? What would you like to accomplish within your lifetime? Well, at one point, man, I really just wanted to be a musician for real. That was like the dream, but like I kind of have almost become a stereotype of sorts, and in a way, like the things that I rallied against when I was younger are becoming reality, and that's probably just a part of growing up. But like right now, man, I want my child to be happy. I got a baby coming in 3 months, and like I want to just like have a good relationship with my wife and be comfortable in our living conditions and make sure that my baby has like a better chance than I did. I think that's the goal of every parent, is to just basically make sure that your child has a better chance, even if you had a great chance, you know, or even if things turn out good, to still improve the experience for them. It's pretty white bread stuff, you know what I mean? Like I'd like for YouTube and Twitch to take off. I'd like to be able to make a sustainable living from it, sharing with people stories that make them happy or give them inspiration, as well as, you know, maybe make them think twice before they do something stupid, and you know, just stay out of trouble, man. Just live life to the fullest. I don't really have like a big, like, oh, I want to be a rock star, you know, or best-selling book and be on Oprah or whatever, and everybody's about to flame because I said Oprah, but you know what I mean. But nothing too outrageous, man. Just keep it laid down with my wife, you know. Why didn't I wear a rubber? Because I wanted to have a baby. I'm young as hell. I'm 27, man. You're right. Plenty more to come. Did I ever feel like your life was over after I got arrested? Like my life was over after I got arrested? Yeah, there were definitely times, man. But I also had such a fiery, passionate anger about it for the first few years that I was just like determined to get out and like overcome it, while not having any idea if I'd be able to or how to exactly. But I still got pretty mad for a while and thought that it was basically over. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of jobs I can't have that are like basic jobs. You don't even have to have much level of education for. I can't be a banker, you know. I can't ever work at a casino or anything like that. At least until and unless a lawsuit happens. You know what I'm saying? I feel you do really well. Thank you, nobody. Oh God, that sounded terrible. Thank you, Nobody's Hero. Does anyone reach out to you for an interview? I just went on an official podcast a few days ago, so that'll be airing in 2 or 3 days. That's like the second or third biggest damn podcast on YouTube. Charlie's got 4.5 million subs. But I've also I did an interview with Lockdown 23-1, did an interview with Count Dankula. I just did Pig 10, you know, the official podcast. All right, Kino, thank you for tuning in, man. If you're with the people you love and you have good friends and you have 180% of the war. Yeah, exactly, Serrano. That's how I see it. Try to teach my kid there's consequences for his actions. Sometimes there's unseen consequences you never think of. Yeah, that's definitely a good way of putting it. Good lesson to teach. How do you feel on the next generation of games? Is there anything you didn't expect to still be around? Old school RuneScape. I was real hyped when I learned that came out, but I didn't think it would still be popular and relatively growing at the time that I was finally released, because it came out in 2013, and I didn't get out until 2017 the first time. Hit up Sean Atwood. I get told that name a lot. Who is that? What's his podcast? Or his channel? I'm showing 80 likes, not 81, my friend. Want to start YouTube? An interview with you would be the bee's knees. I guarantee you I'm not a huge view draw. Unless you already have subscribers like out the wazoo. My own videos get like 1,000. My own videos get like 1,000 views each right now, man. I'm still on the way up again. Yeah, I know about the Velvet Underground. I haven't listened to a lot of their music, but I know about old Lou Reed and the Velvet Underground. I read a lot of music magazines and stuff whenever I was locked up. Damn, we got 5 likes on the rest of the day. Thank you so much. Okay, you got my like. Channel's called Sean Atwood. He served time in prison as well. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should check it out there, man, for sure. Think your personality's drawing on the views? Well, thanks, man. I try to be pretty open, you know, just keep it entertaining and give the people what they want. Hey, you don't look like you're stuck in 2012 with that haircut. Thanks. A lot of people disagree, but I'm glad you feel that way. Sir Nonos, thank you very much for tuning in, man. Have a good night, and I really appreciate you hanging out, man. Ooh, I fucked that up a little bit, sorry. A lot of people are saying I still look pretty 2012, man. So I don't know. Only game PC or do I have PlayStation or Xbox? Nah, at this point I only game PC. I'm pretty satisfied with that, to be honest with you. My SO says you sound like Justin Bieber after his balls dropped. Well, thank you very, very much. I greatly appreciate that. Except for the fact that he's Canadian and I have a southern accent as well, but hey. Be there as one of the first before we got famous. Shit, before you were alternative rock star. That Factory says, bro, I'm just impressed you keep a positive outlook. If I was locked up, I'd be pissed, depressed, betrayed. I was for a while, man. It took a long time for me to get to the mental state that I'm at now. It took quite some significant period of time and some actual introspection that a lot of people don't get in prison. For me to stop feeling super victimized and like angry all the time. I wish I had Justin Bieber's money too. MD says E. I don't know what that means, but I don't like it. No, I'm just kidding. More like Justin Bieber, right, gamers? Good to see you again, 2 subs. Quite the intro there. Zukakariki says, did you get much help to get that introspection, or was it mostly you? I think I mentioned it earlier, but I'm not into it anymore, but I was for a while. I studied Buddhism really heavily while I was in prison, and that helped a lot with letting go of it and finding like a kind of a spiritual look at it. Like, I don't know what's going to come from this. I don't know how it's going to go from here. And so, I mean, but I still had to do it myself. I didn't have somebody coaching me through it exactly, you know, but I did have a really good book. And that was definitely the most important factor for it, to be honest. You think not talking to the police and getting a lawyer sooner would have saved you, or at least not got 6 years? That wouldn't have saved me, but not getting 6 years, maybe. I was going to have the same public defenders anyway, to be honest with you, so. I like Taoism. Taoism's cool. Will studying Buddhism make me taller? Asking for a friend. Dovey Dust needs to get taller? No, it will not. Sorry, buddy. Yeah, the Buddhism that I was into was Zen Buddhism as well. I did transcendental meditation a lot, which I don't do anymore, but it was good while I had it. Did it for a while. Not so certain about it anymore, but yeah, it was very, very good for that period of my life, man. It helped me a lot. Your Zen will be taller. Wanna make your Zenist harder? Is that what you're trying to say here? Band. Swinging the band hammer. No, I'm just kidding, man. Remember the name of the user who reported you? Yeah, I have it sitting right here next to me. I have the official threat transcript right here next to me, but that might be a day for a video or something. Not gonna do it here. Why didn't I get a private lawyer? Because I couldn't afford one, brother. I was unable to afford one. Hey man, just here saying glad you're in a better place now, cheering for you and your future success in life. Well, thank you, Hamza. I appreciate it, man. Thank you very kindly. BC, it was this guy nobody's ever heard of. His name was Torvesta. Raid Shadow Legends. It's a brand new, visually stunning MMORPG. That's the most ambitious MMORPG project of 2020. Sign up now and get 50 free fucking energy potions. Do I know any Jangle tunes? I mean, I don't think so. He said harder. You know, like your thingy. I don't think I know any Jangle tunes. I have a strat though, so I mean, it can be jangly now. Sponsorship is incoming. Bill Bain said that was the best donation ever made. I remember your donation, man. Thank you very kindly. I got myself a haircut too. Like your Zen. Why didn't you get a private defense lawyer? Because that's $30,000 deposit and $400 an hour. Yeah, I mean, I couldn't afford one, dude. I was living in abject poverty. What about loans? Mom and dad couldn't spot you, bro. This is your freedom. A loan would fall off your credit report by now. No, dude, we had absolutely no way to come up with enough money to get me a lawyer, dude. They looked around for a little while. They tried to, like, they scraped up, I think, like maybe $5,000, dude, and they just couldn't find anybody that would take it. They probably thought it was a little bit too much of a, like a hot publicity thing. Because my case had gotten controversial. At first, everybody was so against it, and then the details began to emerge, and a lot of people rallied for me and supported me, including the school teachers, and I don't know, man. Nobody knew what to do with it, and we just couldn't get it together, bro. We don't have that kind of money. So, as long as you remember you don't have to keep your guard up all the time. Remember you don't have to fight over everything. You should be okay. You don't have the convict chip on your shoulder. No, not anymore, man. It saved me. I did get Never Forget tattooed down here on my pelvis, man, but that's not just about, like, don't forget that I went to prison. It's like in general. Don't forget the friends that I made. Don't forget what that nasty food tasted like. Don't forget how terrible it was to be a drug addict. Don't forget about the horrible life that I was living before and the terrible things I did to other people because it made me who I am, the terrible things that other people did to me. I don't hold a grudge about it, but I just don't forget it because it's important to who I became, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? That's why I got Never Forget. It doesn't mean like, oh, I'm going to hold on to these memories forever and like whine about them or whatever. That's not at all what I meant. Suspected, you know what I mean? No, I don't know what you mean. Did I say suspected? I don't know what I said. We're 12 likes away from having 100 likes. Not bad. In case anybody ever wonders where these live streams go, I keep them on my channel for like 2 or 3 hours and then I move them into a playlist. So if you click on my live videos on my channel, it should work. What's up, League? Come die. 11. Matt, why'd you say 11? Good to see you, by the way. You comment on a lot of my stuff. I'm glad to see you here. Never forget how corrupt the system is and how hard the government can royally screw you. Oh, that's why he said, oh, because the likes are going up. How they can screw you for literally joking. Yeah, man, that's definitely true. They can. Me from Scotland and slang, what's the most hick phrases that would make us laugh? Hey, man, it's hotter than 2 rats fucking in a wool sock in here, man. Hey, man, oh man, some of them are graphic, never mind, I don't know. Hell, we was fighting like when you tied 2 cats' tails together to throw them over a clothesline, hell. I was higher than 2 squirrels in a pine tree, I tell you what. Hell. Yeah, I got no 3, still remember my DC number, yeah. That did make me laugh 11 out of 10. Boomhauer, that's not quite Boomhauer. Man, Boomhauer, that dang old, tell you what, man, you go on that there internet, man, real easy, man. Go to www.nakedchicks.com, man, be like, click. And you be like, click, 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 click. Cheers, big man, LOL, top fella. I can't, man, I gotta really get into, like, lock into a Hank, man. I can do a Hank Hill sometimes. No, already bad. Already bad, I can't do it. A D in English. Bobby, you speak English. That wasn't quite it either. I gotta, like, lock into it. Sometimes I'm right on it, and sometimes I'm just close, man. Not quite there. Oh, there better be a naked cheerleader under your bed. Dang it, Bobby. That boy is incorrect. Dang it. You can kind of hear Butthead in it, you know what I mean? I used to do a mean Butthead. It's like, we're gonna watch this music video, and like, is that a tear, Pantera? I don't think my Beavis is good. Let me see. Yeah, no what? Bon Jovi kicks ass. I've gotten rusty on all my impressions, man. I used to sit around and do this in prison every now and then, man, just dicking around with my friends, just being goofy, you know? No wait. Yvonne, you have to go to sleep. I don't think you understand. You got work in the morning, and if you're in Scotland, it is like 1:23 in the morning, 6 or 2. Maybe it's 12:23 actually. Might be 12:23. But Yvonne, go to bed. All right. I am the great Cornelio. Krakatoa. Are you telling me? Whoa, Plexiate, I've seen your channel. What in the hell? Is that real? What in the hell? He says both off an hour, I guess. What in the world? Haven't I seen your channel before? Yeah, I have. You're gaming, don't you? Yeah, what in the world? How do you know who I am? What in the hell? I checked it out a week ago. How did you know that? Did I subscribe a week ago or something like that? No, I'm not subscribed. How did you know that? I must have commented or something, huh? My friends made a big deal of you getting out back when you did. Hard of you comment. I feel like I knew about it before then, but I might have just seen the check mark and do it, man. I've seen your channel. I knew you were a gamer channel. Don't go to bed, drink Monster, and eat burritos. That is not what I would recommend for anybody to do, even though I do that myself. Do as I say, not as I do. John, yeah, I'm still streaming. I'm probably going to get another 10 minutes or so in. Been about an hour and a half. King of the Hill's been dead for years. Your ignorance is adorable. Man, that's one of my favorite shows ever. It's never dead if we still love it, damn it. As long as there's people watching it, buying it, and quoting it, it ain't dead, buddy. Plexiator, are your friends anybody that I happen to know? What's my future plans? I don't think I really ever heard an answer to that. I'd like to focus more on Twitch and YouTube, man. It's been going relatively well. Sometimes I have huge streams that do great, get a lot of awesome content and ideas and stuff like that, and I get donations and everything, man. And then sometimes, you know, we're chilling and not a lot of people are talking and I'm just playing guitar. Either way, I still really enjoy it. I like getting involved with all the people. I try to comment and heart on like pretty much everything, or at least heart like every comment on my page. Even the video that has 275,000 views, or I've commented or hearted almost every single one of them. So I try to stay really involved. And right now, man, I'd like to make a stable living from that. Move into my new apartment with my wife, stay sober, get this baby born, because we got a baby coming in a little less than 3 months. And probably gonna write a book about the experience. Not super positive on it, man, but I have a pretty hell-bent on doing it, so we'll see. It's just nothing grand, man, you know? It's nothing like, oh, I want to be a rock star or whatever. I'd like to get some music projects going. I got a few different music projects in mind, you know what I mean? Well, my mother-in-law says I am writing a book, so I guess I am. Went for coffee and came back to check a guide, saw you. Well, good. Josh watched reruns of Shit Cable while locked up, drink Monster, and eat burritos, because Josh, you were the only ever quoting it. I don't think you must not hang out on the internet. My name is Cannabelle, if you think that I'm the only one. I'm really happy to hear that Justin didn't take away what makes you into you. Happy that you have this outlook on life. Yeah, man, it took a while for me to get the outlook, to be honest, but I got there in the end, and that's the important part, you know. Boy or girl for baby, not sure if I ever asked. It is a baby girl. We're naming her Lennon. Took me a while to get to the good mindset, Plexiate. There's a ladybug. But I got there in the end, and I wouldn't change the prison sentence if I could now, man. If it wasn't for me going to prison, I'd never met my wife. I wouldn't have a baby on the way. I wouldn't have 13 months sobriety, you know what I mean? I'd be in a really bad place right now if I was still alive. 12 bar, bro. Few bars. Somebody said let's see some sweep picking first. Hang on. I'm on a Strat, bro. I'm too sloppy at that now. Sloppy, bro. And my distortion sounds terrible. Too big of a reach there. I haven't practiced those in so long, man. Okay, as far as the 12 bar blues, man, I mean, it's all the same thing. It's just kind of 1-4-5s, you know? Yes, that's Zoo from the CC. There'll come a day when you have to hire someone to do my harding for me. I doubt it. Yeah, it is a Fender. Thirsty Child from Africa. I hope you get some water. Yeah, man, chicks get wet for guys with felonies. That's not even remotely how I attracted my wife. She wasn't into me at all when we first met. But I'm very monogamous to my wife. I'm only interested in my wife. And she also doesn't like English dudes. How the hell did that part go? There we go. Finally got it. I had to remember. She didn't fall in love with an Englishman. She did not like an Englishman at all. And 24 hours after they met, she was like, yeah, you're not the one for me, but you'll find him one day. Oh, she's in the chat now. Really hoping to charm her with my posh English accent. Don't do it, bro. It's not worth it. My husband is definitely a very lucky man. I agree. Plexiate, I'm unfortunately from Mississippi. Don't hold it against me, man. I'm not like that. Trust me. Cammy Cakes. Holy shit. Cammy Cakes in the chat. What? What's up, Cammy Cakes? Hi, you're from Texas? Cool, man. Southern boys, hey. Does she play RuneScape? I made her an account and worked really hard to make her avatar look as like her as it possibly could. And she logged on and walked around the Grand Exchange in World 1 and almost had a panic attack. Welcome, Cammy Cakes. Great channel. Still surprised to see you two here. We got two big YouTubers in the chat right now, guys. We got Cammy Cakes and Plexiate. Clone Skiller, what's up? Georgia boy, not Africa. And I got internet down there in Mississippi, barely. But yes, we do have it. Good Halloween costume for Karis, Lord of the Rings elf. Alright, bro, stop cosplaying about my wife. Quit with the fantasy cosplay. Alright? I don't feel like you can make an old school RuneScape character look human. Never mind, like Karis. Look, it had red hair down to her shoulders and a purple top, alright? Just like the picture that she talked in. You're from New York? Lucky. It's a pretty chord. Not gonna lie, I do lust after your wife, but I will not act on those desires. I promise. Thanks, buddy. That was not something that I was terribly concerned about, but I appreciate the promise. I'd cosplay as my avatar, Pumpkinhead with Santa Claus outfit. I remember the really old RuneScape days before the G. I had to go to the Veroc Bank and spam the chat. Jeremy, that is the pretty old RuneScape days. That's not the really old RuneScape days. I remember way before there was a Grand Exchange. Yeah, they have internet and get their power from water wheels in Louisiana. Good luck seducing my wife. This is the first time I've ever been with a woman where I will tell you undoubtedly with absolute 100% certainty that you cannot seduce my wife. Not doubting your game, my friend. I'm believing her monogamy. Alright, BC Reviews, thank you very, very kindly for coming to the stream, man. I hope you got some good guitar time in before your dad came home being super sleepy. No one can seduce me except for my love, she said. It is definitely called the Dirty South for a reason. It's dirty down here. I'm gonna just show her BBC. She's not gonna be interested. No, I mean Dirty South is just because it's been dusty and farmy. I mean it's probably not got anything to do with actual dirt. It might have to do with like historical culture of like, you know, the history of the fighting for slavery and stuff like that. I have no idea. Dirty could be more like motivation and stuff. I know he's trolling me, baby. It's all good. M. Gray, yeah, I've pretty heavily considered writing a book. I was planning on actually maybe next week starting to sketch out like a chapter list or something like that, trying to frame the story of it. It's a big task in my mind, so I haven't jumped on it with both feet exactly. He said, Gary's, you got me. Grew up in Cali and I've lived in Central Alabama for 5+ years. The South is beautiful. It is definitely geographically beautiful here, man. I was just driving earlier thinking about that. I was like, man, look at these big things, man. You'd be able to bank off of it quite a bit. Probably so. It's definitely possible. I read so many books in prison that my vocabulary expanded like times 1,000, so I'm definitely in a better position to do it now than ever before. The trucks say dirty. Hell, we like to go mud riding, I tell you what. Hell. It would be really beneficial for society, says M. Gray. Your case has changed the way we look at the internet and personal responsibility. I also would think, I also feel like I want to put a spotlight kind of on the way that I was treated and the way that they went so above and beyond. I think the case, like the story is bigger than me, if that makes sense. I don't want to do it from a place of like arrogance and oh poor me or anything like that, because that's not even my attitude. But I want to shine a light on like how the FBI really is and kind of the prison epidemic. It's not something I ever thought that I would know about or be like feel active towards. But the overpopulation prison and over-prosecution problem is like out of control, but it's like super not mainstream and super underground because everybody's like I was. I thought only bad guys go to prison. You got to do something bad to even get caught in the net in the first place. So, you know, but no, that's simply not true. It's the fizz no matter what, they aren't going to change. Well, maybe one day in the distant, distant future. One of the founding fathers, I can't remember who it was, said that he hoped there would be a governmental revolution like every 50 years or so. He said otherwise the government will be over-prosecutorial and overzealous. And I mean, look at what happened. We've been ever since the revolution. We haven't had another one, so I mean. No, they definitely didn't care about me. They didn't care about my innocence. They didn't care about whether or not I was really going to do it. They'll never cut their profits even if it's good for the humanity. You're absolutely right. I mean, that wasn't a revolution. That was a stifled revolution at Factory. That was an attempted revolution. And then all of it went back under the control of the original government again. Capitalism, baby. Capitalism is a great thing, right? Hey. Plexi, yeah, I do have a Discord, man. I have a small server. It's in the description. If you it was George Washington. Are you serious, Aaron? You can join that, or my Discord name is Josh Palat with a capital P, number 4477. Let me type it in here real quick. I'm fucking up. Oh You guys can feel free to join my server, add me, whatever. I'd love to just add you to a call one day randomly with those friends and tell me about you. Hey, I'm down with that, man. That would be pretty funny. I would imagine they'd get a kick out of that. That is funny. Also at JPlot on Twitch. That is true. Careful signing contracts. All right, always have a lawyer. Man, I learned that much. I will not be signing anything unless I have a lawyer. I'm not doing anything legal without a lawyer ever again. Sundance, they call that diesel treatment or diesel therapy. I know an old, Sundance Lightfoot said, I know an old guy, Phil Stein, who did Fed time. He said they transferred him all the time without warning so he couldn't get comfortable. Yeah, they also do that so your mail can't catch up with you and you don't have time to call your family and let them know where you are, that you're okay at all. It's called diesel therapy. It's a pretty common tactic used by them. They basically ship you or put you on a plane or a bus to lots of different places, like every 2 to 3 days even. Sometimes it's slightly longer than that, but it's so that you can't get mail and you can't contact your family at all. Hell no, you can't report any human rights violations. Who are you going to tell? I mean, the government, it's the government, you know? It's that old Latin phrase, who will guard the guardians? I don't remember what the Latin is for it, but who will guard the guardians? Who will watch the watchers? Exactly. You can't guard the guardians, they're the guardians. Nobody, if they're the guardians, then that's that. They get to do whatever they want, so, you know. My training combat skills at Nightmare Zone right now, or AFK skilling something at least? No, buddy, I'm 100% XP wasted. We're about to call it an end to the stream now, man. We got 44 people in here, so I hate to do that. And we almost made it to 100 likes. We're pretty close. But, we're probably going to call it to an end in a minute. Do a tattoo. I'll see if I can find somebody to let me do a tattoo on them, you know. Add you on Discord, also at the collab. If you ever want to do that, I got to go finally cook the rest of my food, so I'll see you later. I would love that, Plexi8, man. I would have an absolute blast with that, dude. I will definitely be in touch. I'll accept your friend's quest as soon as we get done with this, man. Thank you very kindly. And thanks for popping in, man. XP waste. Grand Theft Auto, haven't tried it yet. Story of John Kirakow and how they tried to silence me, CIA agent who was in the federal system. Yes, I'm still here, Raylo. Hey, we did hit 100 likes. Hey. Yeah, I would like that, Plexi8. I like to branch out, you know. Ooh, sorry, bad note. My power flickered. Alright, so we're going to end with a song like we normally do. Does anybody have a suggestion of a song? Original or a cover that I might know? I did Bartender song once. I did a few original songs. I did several of my own songs that were like Emo Kid, Broken Love songs. Cliffs of Dover, let's see. I used to know little parts of it, man. Phone Went West, My Morning Jacket. Believe it or not, even though I was a total neo hippie before I got arrested, I don't actually know how to play any of My Morning Jacket. Original song? A new original song. I mean, I got like 40 of them. I just got to think of which ones to do. I miss being in the Iron Bros, Super Fun community, battle buddies and friends. Became like a family. Yeah, I've heard the camaraderie is really tight in there, you know. Layla by Eric Clapton. I don't think I ever learned Layla. Yeah, I never learned it. Crossroads, yeah, right. Nobody's suggesting any covers that I actually know, unfortunately. I have a story about a chill old dude in prison. There were a lot of them, really. Just old dudes that were minding their business, reading their books, staying out of the gangs and shit, you know. Lose Yourself, I actually don't know it. That was really close. I just totally guessed. That's the song I actually know how to like sing. The only Johnny Cash cover I know is Boy Named Sue, and I have to pull up the lyrics again. Thank you guys, we made it to 100 likes. Primus, The Devil Went Down to Georgia. I can't play The Devil Went Down to Georgia on any instrument. I played violin in high school, and every time I go out in public and play for money, that's the only song that people ask. Yeah, the old chill dudes definitely play a lot of spades. I probably played 150,000 games of spades in my life. When I was at the halfway house, I guess I was stuck in the mindset. I actually downloaded an app on my phone to let me play spades online, and everybody was so bad because they haven't played prison spades that I just gave up. Saxophone people have a similar issue. Let me guess, Careless Whisper? I don't know how to sing Pink Floyd, man. Ever heard of play the board game Catan? No, I have not, man. do, I guess, I don't want to do one of the songs. I don't want to, no, Pam, I didn't retract it. The guy retracted his own message. He took it back. I don't want to play one of the songs that I put as a demo on my SoundCloud because I feel like, you know, you guys can listen to that anytime or whatever. I don't know Skyrim name song. Why are you guys suggesting this outrageous shit? Bloodhound Gang? I don't know any Bloodhound Gang. Wait. I used to know something diabolical, but I forgot it already. I don't know Born on the Bayou either. Chemo headache kicking in. I'm going to rest. I love you. I love you too, Mama. I hope you feel better. Don't touch anything cold. Keep it lukewarm. I don't think I ever learned how to play anything from Queen on guitar. This is stuff that I can't like sing because I don't know the words. I'm not doing Freebird. I don't know how to sing Mary either. Can I do Where Are You or a new original? Where Are You might sound kind of bad not having two guitar parts because I wrote it with two guitars. Yeah, not having the overdub recordings would probably sound funny, but I might could do that one, I guess, you know. Alice in Chains. I'd have to put it in half-step tuning because I practice singing the song a lot, but in the proper key. Ain't found a way to kill me yet. Nah, I have to sing it in the actual key and the guitar's not tuned down. Iceberg, stinging sweat. Alright, fuck it, guys. I don't know what any of the songs you guys are asking me to play, so we're just gonna go with an original again. Biggie or Pac, you guys are ridiculous. Are you asking my preference or are you asking me to play that? Because I've listened to more Biggie than I've listened to Tupac, but I like both of them a lot. I only know a few songs by each, but I've heard they were master rhymers, so. I'm trying to think if... Star Spangled Banner? I don't remember it. I ruined it. In the home of the brave. There you go. Hey, play ball. That was kind of ironic coming from me, wasn't it? Alright, so we're going to go with, because it was an original song and it was a request, this is going to sound funny because I recorded two guitar parts for it, like the whole way through. I have a demo of it on SoundCloud, but I will do the stripped down, lame, one guitar version of it. Thank you, Grateful Video. We're going to do an original song, alright, to close out the stream. And this one is called Where Are You? Keep in mind now that the songs that I've written at this point don't necessarily reflect the way that I actually still feel, but I still feel that lyrics are relevant because, like, it's a way that I felt at one point. If anything else, if people don't necessarily relate to it in that sense, at least they know that I've been there too and I've overcome it, you know, if that makes sense at all. I feel like it can still be helpful to people, and that's the main reason I still think that the songs that I wrote that reflected an old mindset are important. At times they even projected back to old mindsets, and so I might in a song say like I'll love you forever about a girl or something. Even at the time that I wrote the song, I didn't think I was still in love with the girl or anything like that, but it was an important way that I felt at one point and therefore could be useful to others the way that I see it. So we'll do Where Are You, which I haven't played or sang probably since I recorded it, but let's give it a shot, eh guys? Whew, this is gonna sound weird with one guitar, man. Hold on, let me check. I might be off key. What in the hell? Oh, there it is. Alright, I'm going to be a little off key because I haven't sang in a while. Let's get it, guys. We're losing viewers by the seconds. Let's go ahead and get it started. Who? Lag? Oh, it is lagging, isn't it? Well, what do I do about that? Damn. Hold up now. Play catch up. Are we back? No. Fuck, man.